Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm doing Taurus's March 2020 Love Tarot card reading, okay? If you don't mind, please like, share, subscribe, and comment if the video resonates, okay? Okay, so the first card that I have for you is the Tower. Well, it's the Tower reversed, okay? So next to this Tower reversed, we have the Leader, the Queen of Roses. So there is a crisis being averted, like some bad situation that basically is being halted, okay? So I don't know if this is the energy of the Taurian or if it's the energy of their love interest, but so basically something's being stopped, okay? It's not working out for the good of the people involved, and it is not allowed to continue. So one of the people involved is in a leadership role and is popular, sociable, in the public eye. Okay, so the next card here, in regard to this person is not in the mood for romance right now. This person is more so thinking about, the Seven of Roses is like Seven of Wands, so it's kind of like this person's defensive in regard to romance. Okay, it's a sociable person, but more than likely, this Tower issue here, it's kind of like when someone's in a bad relationship in the past, probably more than one, and they kind of are like, not really wanting to get in another relationship. Okay, so that's the situation here. So this person, this leadership person, whether that's the Taurian or the Taurian's love interest, this person has a protected assets, like is financially stable. This person also may be somewhat of a romantic, so it's kind of counterintuitive that this person is a romantic, but the romance card is in the reverse. And the reason why that's happening is because it's something beyond this person. It has something to do with the person that, okay, so the Queen of Roses, the person that she was dealing with, where the relationship was stopped, is some type of drama or something like that that's turning her off. And it doesn't have to be one relationship, it could be multiple relationships in this person's life. But she's basically turned off from relationships, yet she is a romantic at heart, okay? Now, so that's kind of a sad story. But basically, this Princess of Shells, she basically, like, she is such a loving person. She's probably thinking about having a family. So she is, pretty happy-go-lucky and wanting a family, a relationship, a child, something to that effect. However, there is a judgment call being made because, as I stated, we have the Tower card here, which is, saying, well, this relationship is not healthy. Because it's not healthy, it's being blocked from a higher power, okay? And because it's not healthy and it's being blocked, what does that mean? That means that the princess's desire to have or to build a family or to continue a family situation is not being granted, okay? Because the next card here is the card of defeat, okay? So this princess wants to so I'm not sure if this resonates for Cancer energy, Cancerian energy. Like Cancers tend to want like this perfect happy family life, okay? Because Cancers are homebodies. So I'm not saying that this is the energy of a Cancer. I'm just saying it makes me think of a Cancer sign. Okay, so it's kind of like I would love to have a happy, perfect family life for my family and I to go out to the park and, to do all kinds of activities and to be together and enjoy our time together. However, due to the fact that the relationship situation might have been toxic or unhealthy, that wish is not being granted, okay? So the next card here is the Eight of Wings. So the Eight of Wings is a card of indecision, okay? So, what does that mean here? Somebody's... Okay, so this person is like they still want to have a happy family life and a relationship and, to make that work. That's 8 of one. Okay, right. So this person has marriage on their mind. Okay? But they were met by defeat, like, because the situation is not able to stand on a solid foundation, okay? The Tower card reversed. So the next card is the Hermit card. So that means, no, I don't know if this is Taurus's energy, Taurus's love interest energy, or if it's vice versa, okay? So anyway, so this popular person who is a socialite of some sort is in hermit mode. So that means that she tends to be by herself, and so the Sun card is about success, happiness, joy, and enjoying life. Okay, so this person may not I don't know how to say it. Sorry, guys. She may not have met the correct love interest to build a life, a solid foundation with. Due to that fact, you know, at this moment, she's kind of good on her own. The sun is shining. She's still happy, okay? So, now what am I going to consider here? The next card is the Ace of Shells. So, the Ace of Shells is a card of love, okay? So even though this Queen of Roses is saying, well, I would love to have a beautiful love relationship, but not with this partner, love may be coming toward her regardless. Okay, so now the next card says the Three of Roses. So the Three of Roses is kind of like depends on which deck you're using, but it's still the same meaning kind of. But it kind of means having a new start. Okay, so this new start does not have to be, and it's very likely not this Tower situation back here. Okay, because the Tower, I mean, it knocked everything down. Tower reversed. I mean, like, you know, that's like the hand of God saying, no, stop. Okay, so now we have the Three of Roses, which is a card of opportunity. And, okay, so that's about like socializing. So it's kind of like, it's not with the old partner, it's with a new person you probably meet, you know, somewhere. And, let me see. So the next card here is the Two of Roses. So the Two of Roses is a card about partnership, okay? So I think this person, this romantic or this Queen of Roses, is indecisive about which path to take. It's almost plain and obvious that the old situation does not work. However, the issue is the new person going to work, okay? I got a little bit distracted. So let me see. So we have the Ten of Roses. The Ten of Roses is reversed. It's about somebody putting a burden down, like it's a heavy burden to carry. I think that this is the old situation. So this is the Tower reversed. This is the relationship, Taurus's relationship. Like I said, I don't know if this is your love interest because this is a general reading. So basically somebody is putting the burden down. This is the second time this card has come out. So this is the second reading I've done, love reading for March. And then the Ten of Roses came out 2 times in the reverse position. So for some reason, we're in a season of putting burdens down that are too heavy to bear. When we're putting these burdens down that are too heavy to bear, it's because one person was probably carrying the load, okay? So an example is when one person is taking care of the family and the other person is out on the road partying and cheating, okay? That's an example. Like one person is not putting in the work and the other person is doing all of the work and being betrayed. And so when that happens, eventually somebody gets the picture and says, well, no matter how much work I put in here, I'm wasting my time because I'm not being reciprocated. And because of that, I no longer choose to participate, okay? So So here's the other partner showing up, okay? Whether this is Taurus's energy or whether this is Taurus's love interest, okay? So now we have a Prince of Gems in the reverse position, okay? This is the card of the builder. So the builder is, when he's in the reverse position, he's like a gaslighter. So, this person, instead of him working hard the good old-fashioned way and then earning his rewards, he wants to gain authority and power by playing dirty tricks on other people. And so that's not the right way to go. So it's not really a good card when I see this card, okay? And that's why there's a burden being put down, because whoever this is representing is not doing their part. They're trying to win, but they're not playing fair. And so this person who is in the leadership position, who is, I guess, a socialite of some sort, is maybe tired of carrying this burden of an unfulfilling relationship, okay? So, with the person who may not be treating her correctly. So, the next card that we have here is the Death card reversed, okay? This is in regard to the previous card. So, this is either Taurus or Taurus's love interest. So the energy here, the person who is playing tricks like mind games, the person who is trying to win at all costs but not playing fair and not putting in the fair amount of work, is not letting go of that energy. They want to continue to play games, okay? And even though one person is trying to put away the relationship, even though the tower is falling and saying this relationship is no longer going to stand, somebody does not want to let it go, okay? So now to add to, okay, so I don't know if this is an energy transformation here, because we had the tower. I'm sorry, we had the death card, but it was reversed. So it's saying somebody's not letting go, but I still see a transformation that happened. So I don't know why there's an inconsistency there. So someone goes from game player, head game player, gaslighter, okay, to the energy of a person who is doing his job only to be seen by others, but he does not enjoy doing his job. He just is doing it to show people. It's kind of like a face. You're putting on a face, but deep down inside of his heart, he doesn't like his job. He doesn't actually respect women. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. Something about a lack of respect for women, because it shows up in the next card. Okay, and maybe that's the reason why. So if this person doesn't respect women, how can he be in any relationship, at least with a woman? How, you have to have respect. So the reason why I'm saying that is because we have the High Priestess reversed. And sorry guys, that's a train. Okay, so we have the High Priestess reversed. This is a card of intuition, okay? Now, this can mean secrets are being exposed. However, I don't think we're talking about secrets right now. I think we're talking about how does someone really feel deep down inside about women, okay? There's some type of issue with the mother figure, because a lot of times, because we're dealing with a man, okay? Whether this is this card or the other card for the masculine, we're dealing with a man who has issues with his mother, and because of that, he's displacing those issues with his mother onto other women. So there's some type of issue going on here, which I'm not going to investigate that right now. It's just letting you know there's some type of bias against women. It's kind of like the reason why this person wants to win at all costs is maybe because he felt like his mother wanted to win at all costs. So it's almost like he has a hatred for, I'm sorry guys if I'm offending you, but is there a hatred for a mother figure or some feminine figure in your life? And it's causing you to displace that anger onto other females and to not treat them with respect and dignity, and to make them feel like they're less than what they are because you have some issue with your mother or some other figure from when you were a child who is a feminine figure. There's something deep going on inside of that situation or that thought process. Maybe perhaps you may need some type of counseling to overcome it. Maybe nobody ever pointed it out to you. But okay, so then we have the Fool card reversed. So this is a card about trust. It's a card about having made bad decisions. This is in regard to the masculine energy here. And so this card means something about, like, even though there are clear problems in the relationship, somebody is acting like those are not problems. Somebody's acting like, let's sweep this under the rug and act like it doesn't exist. I really don't respect you, but just because I don't respect you doesn't mean that we can't appear in front of everybody else like we have it together. Somebody cares too much about people pleasing and they don't care about what's right from wrong. This person, this professional person, is likely working in the legal field. So whether this is in regard to a love interest, like the okay, so whether this is in regard to Taurus or to Taurus's okay, so this person, this masculine energy here, who is kind of biased against women, I don't know if it's this card, the professional, or if it's this card, the builder. But it's just that this card, this intuition reversed, is telling me that. So what I'm just trying to say is that this person can be biased against women. Like if he's in the legal field and he's working on a case, maybe he's biased against a woman, but it could be against his partner. I personally think it's against his partner, because I think that there's a lot of issues going on here deep down below the surface that nobody's mentioning, because somebody cares too much about what other people think. How can you have a relationship with the person if, like, I don't know how to explain. It's kind of like the type of person who will have all of their business from their relationship on social media but never talk to their partner. It's something kind of backward like that. It's kind of like, let me disrespect you online, but to your face, let me act nice. And so it's like a weird, just energy that doesn't make sense. That's not very helpful. But then somebody, like I said, the masculine here is he's not letting go of the behavior. This card is in regard to the gaslighting, but this card is about the people pleasing and I don't know if lack of justice or something, bias against women. The bias against women can be producing an unjust situation. Okay, so let me see, what am I trying to say? I might have forgotten. I might have talked too much and missed it. But anyway, something about, okay, just with this Fool card reversed, somebody's ignoring problems in their relationship, okay? So the Fool card in the reverse, maybe somebody is hasty in making decisions. Maybe they don't work together, okay? Is that shown by the next card? It's going to be shown by another card about, like, not working together. Because from one person's perspective, they only care about what people think, what people perceive. But what if what people perceive is all lies? Like, there's you see what I'm saying, guys? It's like you can't have a relationship for the public to see, but then on the inside of the relationship, and I almost wonder, I want to ask something. This Three of Roses card is about maybe a new start in a relationship. So I'm not quite sure if this is a new relationship, the dynamics in March of the new relationship starting, because apparently something already ended. Okay? So I don't know if somebody's having like bad luck times two. I'm also not sure if somebody tried to take up the old relationship. It's kind of maybe conflicting. There's a possibility somebody did try to take up the old relationship. So this could be an either or. This could be that a new beginning was started in love and it was from the old relationship, or it could be a new relationship, okay? So this could be the old partner that the tower fell on. Um, but it could be a new partner. So just say, for instance, if you had a breakup in February, okay? And so you have a new relationship partner in March. Be careful that you're not, I guess, taking up the same type of energy, or just kind of watch what you take on, okay? So if you know that this is the energy of your old partner or something, I don't know how you would, kind of prevent things from repeating. Anyway, so the next card here is the Six of Shells card in the reverse position. So this is a card of joy. It's about children. Recall also that the Princess of Shells wanted to have a family, wanted to have children. So this may be an issue that's being debated between the parties. And it's actually quite strange because I almost am picking up that this is the old relationship partner, that a new start was began again. Let me see. So the masculine energy here, who was maybe not really putting in the effort in the relationship, this masculine energy could be acting a bit childish because he doesn't understand. It's like, I won't say it's not mature enough to understand how relationships work, but it's like he's playing out this dynamic from his youth. How do I deal with women? I don't like it when my feminine whatever authoritative figure in his life, he didn't like that behavior. So he was playing out a game with this person where he would say, I don't know what this person did to him, but it's like he had some type of game in how to relate to their behavior. And so he's continuing this game in his relationships. So I'm just saying, I don't know, that's somewhat immature because it's like you haven't grown up, because recall that the transformation card came after, it was in the reverse. So it came after this builder. So it's just saying he's continuing the same games he played as a youth. He hasn't matured from them. He doesn't know how to properly see women. I'm going to say feminine energy because it doesn't have to be women. Sometimes men do have feminine energy too. So it has something to do with authoritative figures. So I can broaden it up a little bit in case, it resonates better for you. But anyway, so he may be acting childish and not understanding the role that he's playing in the fact that this relationship is not working. Okay? So the next card here is the Magician reversed. So the masculine is trying to manifest something, but whatever he's trying to manifest is not working. So this also shows something about maybe perhaps this masculine is afraid of rejection. Okay, so that would maybe make a little bit of sense. So some authoritative figure with feminine energy maybe rejected him while he was young, and he's been playing out this game in all of his relationships with similar energied people. Let me see. Maybe perhaps this person is lacking the courage to address the situation and stop living in fear of rejection. Okay, so let me go on to the next card. So when I mentioned something about a lack of cooperation between the parties, this card is the Three of Shells card, and it's in the reverse position. So this card has to do with a lack of socializing together as a couple. Okay, because one person, so say for instance, this feminine energy here, she's a socialite of some sort. She's publicly known. So she's probably out doing things, but her partner is in the reverse position, probably trying to figure out how to get over on this person. Instead of him socializing, spending time with her, maybe they're both social, but in different ways. Maybe this person, it's actually two energies here. So maybe the masculine energy is trying to figure out ways how to defeat this feminine energy. And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out the right word to say. But the defeat card honestly came up, so don't get mad with me for saying it. But so now what is going on? So anyway, there's a lack of working together. So these two do not go out together. It's like we're gonna act like we're in a relationship, but we're not gonna show the fruits of a relationship. The fruits of a relationship is when you go out together as a family, when you care about each other. Like, it's lacking all of the fruit of a real relationship, okay? So the last card here is the Five of Roses, and this is a card of competition, okay? So what that is explaining to us is that somebody knows that there are other people involved. I don't know if this is on one side, on both sides, I'm not sure. Because what I do know about this feminine energy, like, because she's popular, she does kind of draw a lot of attention. Now the funny thing is that this can just because there's a feminine queen on here, the energies can be, you know, reversed, because maybe perhaps you're a fire sign male and you resonate with this. Maybe perhaps you're the publicly known figure, okay? So anyway, but the publicly known fire sign energy person possibly has a lot of suitors interested. And what else will I say? So anyway, basically there's a lot of competition. So what's going on is that this masculine energy is not ready for a relationship, okay? Because he has to work on himself and learn how to love women if he's in a relationship with a woman, so that when he shows love to women and respects them, he can build a healthy relationship. So what was I saying? So I don't know. There was something I wanted to say, but I think I lost that thought. So the issue is, I don't know how they're going to deal with this competition. For some reason, I do think this is the old relationship, because if it were a new relationship, would it have so much drama just in 1 month? Probably not. So Taurians, there was a reading I did for you guys last year at some point, and it had something to do with you guys like having two parties, like two different suitors, and you had to make a choice. And then I did another reading for you guys about the tables have turned. So I cannot tell you if the competition is in regard to the feminine energy here, because like I said, it doesn't have to be a female, but because this person is popular anyway, this person is out there in the public eye anyway. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys, Tauruses. I appreciate you guys listening. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, and comment, okay? I appreciate you listening. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.